is my Aphria cartridge. I just received it after doing my opening and trial of the 510 cartridge from Aphria, the vape cartridge. They have now come up with two new ones on top of that. So this is my Churchill. This is a Churchill CBD THC cartridge. So this is the new one that I'm gonna try. I can't wait because I do use Churchill from Aphria as a dried flower. I find it really helps with the nausea and migraine pain as well. It's a really good combination one. It works well for me. So I'm excited to try this in a vape cartridge. Right. Now I always have a hard time getting these things open, so bear with me. Because they don't make them easy to get into. Open, and there's some gauze in here just to protect it. Then comes out like this. So this is what it looks like. And once again, this is the Churchill cartridge, vape cartridge by Aphria. And sorry, the THC level on it is, so it's 398 milligrams THC and 391.51 milligrams CBD. So it's a really, really nice balanced one. So hopefully it'll help. But then there's also just the little rubber cap, and then there's a rubber cap on the bottom protect it. I have my battery pack here. It's just any 510 battery pack will work with it. You can get them rechargeable online. You can get them from Aphria as well. There is a cartridge that you can get from Aphria to go with it if you don't already have them. I already have them, so I don't order it, but it is an option, and it'll come with a little charger for you as well. So that's what it looks like, and I'm gonna give it a shot. We'll see how it goes, and I'll keep you posted. So as you can see, I've almost finished my Churchill cartridge. This is what it looks like. So once again, this is my Churchill cartridge from Aphria. It's almost empty. So I have been using it. It is an indica, which for me personally, I didn't like as much as I think I liked the Walker 510. Now, this one is a lot easier on my lungs, I found with the Walker cartridge before. It was very, I don't know, it almost like burned a bit more, like as kind of like you were smoking. So to hold it in your lungs, it kind of gave you this sharp after feeling. Now the Churchill cartridge doesn't do that, which I really like. And I have used dried flower Churchill in the past, and I do like it. But it's more of, because it is an indica, I find it puts me to sleep. So it's more if I'm around the house and not feeling well. Today I've been throwing up nonstop. It's been ridiculous just because of the way the weather is right now. So this is very helpful, but it wouldn't be something that I use and am very functional personally. You may have a different effect. I know lots of people who use indica during the daytime and think it's great. For me, it puts me to sleep like instantly almost. So for me, I find that it just affects me differently. Now, so I have this is my like cheat sheet I'll show you, but it has all of the different names of the dried I use, just so I can keep track from all the different not distributors, but our my prescriptions. So I have one with Aphria, I have one with Emblem, and I have one with Spectrum, which is also Tweed. So to keep it all straight and unconfused for my personal self, I have to write them all down. And for the Churchill, it is an indica, and it's a Nordal based leaf. So I don't know if that helps you at all, just from my research. I can put in the breakdown of the flower, or I can give you more information if you have questions about the breakdown. Another good resource is Leafly. It's very helpful if you're trying to compare different strain types to see what works best for you. Now I do have other cartridges coming in the mail, which I'm very excited about. Hopefully they'll be here this week, and I'll be able to do more on these later in the month, hopefully. But this is the Churchill. It's very smooth going down, and it's not harsh on my lungs. I feel, sorry, it's very almost green and citrusy to taste for me. That's kind of what I get from it. It's a very fresh, earthy. It's not as it doesn't burn as much, but it is very sharp. As far as like I find it's like a green citrus. It's not bad actually. I don't mind it. It's probably one of the better smelling ones I've had. Now, because I don't use like flavored ones or anything, because I just use the medical ones, so they're not flavored, but they're still better than dried for me, just because they are easier on my lungs. They're easier just to use when you're out and about, and they're very easy. So it just screws on and off like this. So I have a separate battery pack. This is a 510 cartridge battery pack. You can get them from Aphria. You can get them from pretty much anywhere that you get any of your cannabis products. They sell forms of it. And then it just screws on, and it's just a simple USB screw in. I had a question about it, so let me see if I have one here. I do. Sorry, so I can show you. But so this is what like the charging cable looks like for mine. And so it's just a USB port. As you can see, it's just a simple USB, and it just screws in like that, and it's just simple, and it just plugs in, easy to use. So that's the one I have. They're all very, very basic, not hard to use, very easy to change. I don't find them dirty at all. I find it really easy to keep them clean, way easier than using dried or even joints, I think. And mind you, I don't really smoke joints because I don't really know how to roll them very well. Not that I've really tried. Maybe that's something I should learn. It might be a video, learning how to roll them. But anyways, so this is my Churchill Cartridge review. I really liked it. Overall, it was good. A little bit more sedative than I would have liked for me personally. It tends to put me to sleep and makes me very mellow and quiet, and just kind of, I have a hard time focusing with it, so it's not something I can use while I'm trying to work, because I don't get much done. But this is the Churchill Cartridge from Aphria. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Comment, ask questions. If I can fill in any other questions that you may have, shoot me a message.